Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Lascala. Thanks for joining me for this asynchronous learning day. By that I mean this is a pre-recorded lesson so that you can go to it anytime throughout this year actually and visit on either my Google Classroom or my YouTube page, and you can go and check up on any work that you may have missed or not been able to hear. Sometimes that happens, and I want to make sure you have a resource to go to in case something like that happens. So you could be absent, I could be absent. So this is a great way to learn. All right. So this is basically what we're doing for the week of October 12th to October 16th. Okay, I'll put that in the description. I'm going to be reading 2 books today. I'm going to be doing 2 drawing projects. We're going to make a boat, and we are also going to make a strawberry tree or a strawberry bush. Okay, you will need crayons, pencil to sign your name at the end, and you will also need paper. All right. I will be giving some breaks, and in those breaks, you'll be able to tell. You'll be able to actually pause it for those breaks. But I'm starting to add more breaks in, so you could take a break as long as you want. So my breaks are going to be really quick. All right. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is read our first book. It's called Ish by Peter H Reynolds. This is by the same author who made The Dot. Start off with one of my favorite colors. That's a purple color. Ish. That's written all in script. Okay, that's cursive writing. You don't need to know that, but trust me, you'll get better with typing with your fingers, 2 fingers, than I do writing script. Ramon loved to draw. Anytime, anything, anywhere. One day, Ramon was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother Leon leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. Ramon could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. He kept trying to make his drawing look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Ramon put his pencil down. "I'm done." Marcel, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped. "I was just watching you draw," she said. Ramon sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marcel ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back here with that." Ramon ran after Marcel up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared at the crumpled gallery. "This is one of my favorites," Marcel said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Ramon said. "But it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she exclaimed. "Vase-ish?" Ramon looked closer. Then he studied the drawings on Marcel's wall and began to see them in a whole new way. They do look ish, he said. Ramon felt light and energized. Thinking ishishly aloud, his ideas began to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt. Loose lines, quick springing out, without worry. Ramon once again drew and drew the world around him. Making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his journals, tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, sun-ish. Ramon realized he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, excited-ish. His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poem-ish. There's this poem called Ponder. Ponder, ponder, dream yonder. Pond, pond, yond, yond, gleam, wander. Ramon. One spring morning, Ramon had a wonderful feeling. It was the feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. And Ramon lived ishfully ever after. The end. Good job. All right. So, was that a great book or what? All right. Who could tell me what that book was about? That's right. Always try your best. Basically, adults, parents, teachers, they just want you to do the best that you can. They never want you to give up. You don't want to stop drawing ever. Just try to do the best you can, especially with what you have and what you can try to do. All right? So even if it doesn't look perfect, know that nothing is perfect, and we like it that way. We celebrate imperfections in life, and that's cool. All right. At this moment, I'm going to give you some time. This will be break time right now. You'll be able to pause the video right now. You'll be able to get up and walk around. You'll be able to stretch, do finger exercises. You'll be able to have a sip of water, maybe even have a snack if the adult that's with you lets you, all right? Bathroom break, now's the time to hit that pause button. Welcome back. All right. Thank you. We are going to now start by drawing our shapes. Let's review. Okay, we've gone over these before, except for one. Actually, two of them. Okay, I'm going to point to it. You can just shout out what it is. Circle. Square, 4 equal sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's another 4-sided shape. The rectangle. 3-sided shape. Triangle. In this case, it's a right triangle. We're going to use that for the sail of our boat. Let's go right over to these. This right here. What kind of line is that? Very good. It could be a straight line or a horizontal line because it's going from left to right. It's a horizontal line also because it can represent the horizon. We'll talk about that in a little bit. What are those two lines? Waves, wavy lines. Very good. This is kind of like the scallop design. It's kind of like the letter U's that we made for our fish, for our rainbow fish. Heart. Okay, now this doesn't necessarily have a shape, but you can call it by what it looks like. That's right, a cloud. Now here's a tricky one. It's not the half circle because it's not a circle. It's half an oval. That's right. Semi-oval. Say semi-oval. Someone says it looks like a D. Absolutely, a capital D. That's why I hold it like this. It kind of looks like a letter U with a top on it. This kind of looks like a cave hole or a tunnel bridge. A tunnel hole, I mean. Maybe a drawbridge opening into a castle. Very fun. All right. We forgot this shape right here. It's a four-sided shape. Trapezoid. All right. We're going to be using all of these to create our sailboat. I'm going to leave it over here. Maybe you'll be able to see it behind me. I also have a ton of different things that we'll be using. Here's our sail. But now you should have your crayon ready. Black crayon is perfect. And your paper off to the side so that you can see me and you can color at the same time. Okay, your paper is going to be held this way. This is landscape view, or you can call it horizontal. Go ahead, say it. Horizontal. All right, we're going to make waves first. We're going to put them right down here, and you can make them kind of like the fish scales. Letter U. Another letter U. Many letter U's. They can be far apart. They can be close together. Okay, I'm showing you multiple different ways to do it, but it does have to go from one side to the other. I like to go from left to right. Good. Now, we have our waves. We need to have our boat. So we're going to add our boat right here, and it's going to be this shape. That's right, trapezoid. So we draw our line. It's okay if it's on the tippy top of the water. We go up at our angles, kind of pointing out to the corners. And then we have to put the lid on, put the top on, the deck of a ship possibly, you can call that. That's ship terminology. Very nice. So we need our sail, which is going to be the three-sided shape. Triangle, very nice. So the triangle is going to start by looking like a letter L. Okay, there's our letter L. This is for a right triangle. This is going to be our mast for our sailboat. I like to put it right in the middle, or close to the middle. See, mine's not perfect, and that's okay. But we only have two sides, so we need to connect the third one right here. It's all the way up there. Very nice. There's our sail. The next thing we're going to need to do, looks like we can add portholes. What shape is this? That's right. Oh, there's a porthole. Next, we can add holes that are like this. What shape is that? Square. Now we're going to have some fun and try to draw a rectangle off the side. Two rectangles, as a matter of fact. Draw a tall one like this. And then one like that. Tiny, small one connecting the two together. Okay? This looks like it's a motor, but it's actually the rudder. You can even put a little square at the bottom here. Okay, I probably should have gone the other way, but it doesn't matter. That's our rudder. It's used for steering the boat. Okay, you put your hand on this side and you turn it in the water. You can go left or right, or if you're in the water, you say port and starboard. All right, so we have all of our basic shapes except for the cloud. Remember, you can go like this to make your cloud. You can go like this to make your cloud. Or you can go like this to make your cloud. Oh, that kind of looks like a lion. Roar. But that's our cloud. All right. We're going to draw a person over here using our semi-oval. Remember, you could always pause it if I'm going a little too fast. That's the beauty about having it on YouTube and Google Classroom. I'm going to draw an oval for the head. Now, we've done circle eyes, we've done oval eyes, but we've never done just pupils. Add 2 dots carefully. I like to make them little circles and color them in, but you can use the dot technique where you squish it on there. I'm going to even put eyelashes on mine, and you could put eyebrows too. Time to add a nose. Mine's going to be the letter U nose. And the mouth is a semicircle. We did that last week. We made the tongue kind of like a heart. And we could even make teeth, tiny semicircle teeth. Those could be called Simpson teeth. Matt Groening, Simpsons. All right, now, you could add any kind of arms you want. You could have it waving or not. Your character can have hair and ears. I'm going to add the ears on. It's a letter C and a backward C. And the hair can go any way you'd like. Mine's a girl. And I'm going to have her steering. You can make macaroni arms or stick hands. I'm just going to make an oval. Then we just do some bunched fingers like that. We can even do a curved oval. Make bunched fingers like this. Kind of like she's waving. Maybe some dots on her shirt or blouse. Very nice. Now, you're going to take your time. You're going to color this all in, and you're going to sign the bottom with the pencil right about here, here, or here. All right? Remember, what color should the water be? Blue. How about the sky? Blue. You can color your water green if you really want to. And if you don't have the colors, if you don't have access to all those colors, you could use any colors you'd really like to. It is up to you. It is your creation. I'm not holding it against you if you have a yellow sky or a pink sky. Actually, that's probably pretty nice to have a pink sky. It'll look like the sun is going down. You could add a sun if you would like to. That's all up to you. But you should definitely probably pause it right about now. Welcome back. All right. I hope you had a good break. I hope you got stretching on, a drink of water, maybe even a snack. All right. The next thing we're going to be doing is I'm going to be putting away some of the supplies. We're going to be talking about, and I'm going to be reading, The Little Mouse, the Red Ripe Strawberry, and the Big Hungry Bear. Okay, with this program, I can actually look and read at the same time. This is amazing. I don't know why I never noticed this before. Maybe I can do it while seated. Little Mouse, the Red Ripe Strawberry, and the Big Hungry Bear by Don and Audrey Wood. Illustrated by Don Wood. Do you know what the illustrator is? Very good. The illustrator is the one who draws the pictures. So that means the author is the person who writes the words. All right. Hello, little mouse. What are you doing? Oh, I see. You're going to pick that red, ripe strawberry. Uh-huh. But little mouse, haven't you heard about the big, hungry bear? Huh? Oh, how that bear loves red, ripe strawberries. Especially one that has been picked. Boom, boom, boom. The bear will trample through the forest on his big, hungry feet and sniff, sniff, sniff. Find the strawberry. No matter where it's hidden, or who is guarding it. Or how it's disguised. Quick! There's only one thing in the whole wide world to save a red, ripe strawberry from the big, hungry bear. Cut it in two. Share half with me. And we'll both eat it all up. Yum. See, rub your belly. You can lick your lips. Now that one red ripe strawberry, that's one red ripe strawberry the big hungry bear will never get. The end. Round of applause. Triangle of applause. Try to practice snapping right now. All right. I want you to take another break right now for about 5 minutes. Get up out of your chair. Do what you have to do. Go ahead and break right now. Welcome back. All right. So we got finished with the big hungry bear, the little mouse, the red ripe strawberry, and the big hungry bear. I have some questions. You can just hold up your finger to answer them. Was that book about a fox? 1. Was it about a mouse? Number 2. Or was it about a squirrel? Number 3. That's right. It was about a mouse. Number 2. If you had 2 fingers up, you can give yourself a 2-finger pat on the back. Peace, man. All right. Next question. Was the strawberry green, yellow, or red? That's right. 3. Red. You can now pat yourself on the back with your 3 fingers. And give me 2 thumbs up. Yeah. That's right. The strawberry was red. Although a strawberry can be green, the one we're talking about is a ripe red one. Okay? If it was green, it wouldn't be ripe. And the last question I have is, where is it? Oh, open-ended. What's your favorite fruit? Mine is a fresh strawberry. I love a fresh strawberry right off the tree, off the bush, and tastes so much better than from the store. It's such an amazing small difference. You got to get strawberry picking for harvest time, although that's not till the spring. All right, we are going to now. We're going to now work on our next assignment. You can use this as an opportunity to take a break. And we are back from break. We are now going to create our very own strawberry tree. Okay? It's a bush. It's going to be low to the ground, close to the horizon, and it's going to be used making a V. Okay? The letter V, a capital letter V. Yep, so you're going to need to start with your trusty black crayon. You're going to take your picture from before and flip it over. Okay, it too is going to be landscape view or horizontal. Now, to make a horizon line, we're going to keep it low just like when the ocean met the sky. We're going to have the ground meet the sky, and it's going to be a little bumpy, a little wavy, just like this. Okay, it looks like a rolling hill, maybe a little mountain. Well, not a mountain, but basically a hill. Now what you're going to do, you're going to put the letter V coming out right about there, like this. V. Very cool. Now we're going to utilize this shape, the cloud shape. All right, we're going to use the cloud shape to actually make a bush going around our V branch, our V branches. Okay, so this is going to be our bush. It goes like this. I like to start somewhere right about here where this line comes down, and you can go like this to make your bush. You can go and do swirls, curls that go up and down. Okay, those are two different types. Or you can go a little haphazard. Yep, like that. All right. You can make your grass. Remember, your grass can go below the horizon line or on top of it with one line. You can use two lines or V grass, or three lines to make it look like a bird foot. Okay, so we've got our bush outline. We need to add our strawberries. That's where this shape comes into action. Shout it out. Heart. So our heart is going to be anywhere in the bush. We don't want to actually have it touching the bark, and we don't want it to go outside of the bush area. So you're going to make your heart. I'm going to start by doing one right in the middle. Make a letter C pointing down, and a backward C pointing down. And there we have a stem and our strawberry. You can add a leaf by adding an oval. One thing you know that it's strawberry is when you start adding tiny little black ovals. Ta-da! You can make a bunch of them now. Okay, they could be different kinds of hearts. You could have a rectangle stem. Your oval can have veins in it. You can have triangle leaf. Remember our ish story. As long as it's looking strawberry-ish or hardish, you could just make a bunch of them. Big, small, medium, stick stems, rectangle stems, even triangle stems. Why not? All right. I'm going to show you how to use the brown to color our bark in. Remember how we did last week? We used the back of the brown crayon and we colored it in like this. Very nice. Now you're going to be coloring it in just like that. You could even add some kind of branches that may look like this. Your choice. Your artwork. You have fun with it. I want you to color this area in green, except for the strawberries. What color should a strawberry be? Red, ripe strawberry. So we're going to pick red. You can just color that in red. I'm carefully coloring. There's a few different ways to hold it. This is fine, just like a pencil, especially if you're trying to get some detail. The leaves are going to be green. I think the leaves, like for the strawberry, can be like a dark green, and then you can use like the back of that same dark color. See, there's dark. Use the back now to do the color of the bush. Now, you don't want to go outside of the bush. Okay. Now, you could also add cloud if you'd like we did earlier. You could color the sky blue if you want. You don't have to. You could even make a sun, circle, and rays coming out. It truly is up to you. This is your creation. I want you to have fun with it. When you're finished, like I said before, you're going to sign it down here at the bottom, either in the middle or on one of the sides. It's okay if it's small or tiny. It's okay if it's big. And then I want you to send it in to my email address, klaSCA@wboe.net. All right, you can send that to me. When you're sending it in, it's easier if you send it to my email address because I can edit it easier than if you send it to Google Classroom. Since I'm able to edit better in my email, you will be able to have it displayed on the website if you send it to my email address so far. If you send it to my Google Classroom, that's okay. I will see it. You will get credit for it, just as if you would email, but you will not be able to see it on the website. Okay, so please make sure you try to send it into my email address. That is, if you want it to be seen. I will be cutting out names, so when you're taking a picture, parents, don't take a sideways picture. Another thing, students, when you're writing your name, do not write across the middle of your paper. All right, that makes it really hard. I won't be able to show it if your name is across there. We want to protect everybody's identification, and we don't need to have your name there. So a lot of times, if your name is halfway across, I'll cut the half that has it on there, and you'll have half of the picture, which is better than no picture at all. All right. So I hope that helps. I hope you have a great time. I look forward to seeing you someday soon. Remember to thank the adult that you're working with. Turn to them right now and say, "Thank you, adult. You're awesome." Very cool. And now I want you to have a great day, wave goodbye, and have a great week. So long. Keep creating.